Good morning. So we'll remember our resurrection egg here that was blue. We had the little donkey, and the little donkey reminded us that Jesus was a different kind of king. And then we opened the light pink egg that reminded us of the story of Judas and how Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 silver coins. Now we have a few eggs to open today because today is Maundy Thursday. And a lot of things, many things happened on this night in Holy Week. Today we're going to open the light purple egg. It's a cup. So this cup reminds us that Jesus invited his friends for dinner. He gathered 12 of his closest friends who had traveled with him and learned from him. And during this meal, Jesus stood up and he gave thanks to God for this cup that was full of wine, and he blessed the cup and he shared it with them. And then he said, "Whenever you share this wine like this, I will be there. Remember me." The next egg we're going to open is the orange one. And we see some praying hands. I wonder what these praying hands have to do with our Easter story. Well, after dinner, after Jesus had shared from this very special cup, he went to the Garden of Gethsemane to pray and to talk to God, and his disciples came with him. And when he'd finished praying, Jesus went back to rejoin the 12, and then the temple guards came out of the shadows, and they took Jesus away into the dark night. And then the 12 disciples disappeared into the black night too. Those temple guards took Jesus to see Pilate, who was a ruler that was very different than Jesus. And Pilate ordered his guards to whip Jesus. It was a very confusing night. A rooster. I wonder what a rooster has to do with our Easter story. Well, Jesus had a very special disciple, and a disciple who was very close to him, and his name was Peter. And no, Peter was not a rooster. But when Peter saw the rooster, he broke out into tears. And I'll tell you the story about that. So, as I said, Peter was one of Jesus' closest friends, and Peter promised that no matter what happened, no matter how dangerous things got, he would always be there for Jesus. He promised that Jesus could depend on him. But Jesus actually said to Peter, he said, "By the time the rooster crows 2 times, you will have denied me 3 times. And it actually happened exactly as Jesus had said. That the rooster crowed 2 times, and Peter had denied knowing Jesus 3 times. And so when the rooster crowed, Peter felt very sad. He felt really ashamed, and he cried. Many things happened on that night, but our Holy Week story is not over. And so I'll see you tomorrow to tell you a little bit more about what happened on Friday.